Hey guys, are you as excited as I am about New World coming out in 4 weeks? It's gonna be so... What? What's that? You're kidding, right? Mother... Alright, so this video is going to take a very different direction from what it was initially meant to be, where we're going to discuss how awesome New World is and how we only have 4 weeks to prep and get ready. We've got to pick a faction, we've got to pick a server. Covenant, by the way, yellow. It's gotta be. I'm sorry. We'll be the underdogs. Someone's got to do it right. So just 2 hours ago, emails went out and a tweet from New World themselves. And guess what? There's going to be a delay. So, can I express the disappointment? Yet I understand it. Well, let's read what they say. Okay, here we go. We are humbled by the support New World received from players around the world throughout the closed beta. During the beta, more than 1 million adventurers played more than 16 million total hours. That's impressive. Every person played an average of 16 hours. Now, some people played 1 hour, some people played 300 hours. Overall, that is very impressive. More so, there's 1 million people who actually played. Thanks to your support, New World became one of the most watched games on Twitch and one of the most played games on Steam. Partially because they did pay off a lot of streamers to go in and play. This is Amazon, by the way. They've got the pockets for this. And as far as promoting the game, they did great. We'll discuss more about that. We'll swing around to that towards the end. The passion and enthusiasm you've shown New World validates the work we put up over the past year, improving the game based on your feedback. Now, that is true. They had an alpha, I think 2 years ago. They had a beta last year and the beta this year, always taking feedback from their players. And unfortunately, it seems, based upon the feedback they've received, they feel this is not ready to go out. I blame mostly Munkin, who is in test, who wrote a whole PhD thesis on the problems in New World. This is all his fault. Along the way, you've also given us a ton of feedback that we'll use to make New World even better. We want to make New World's launch to be a smooth and fun experience for all players. And that means making some improvements based upon what you encountered during the closed beta. So, we're going to make a few extra weeks. We're going to take a few extra weeks to smash bugs, improve stability, and polish the game. New World's new global launch date is September 28th. 2021. Oh, it's extra 4 weeks. I thought these 4 weeks were going to be tough to get through, but okay, you know what? Wow. This was not an easy decision to make. We know this isn't the first time we've changed our launch date in pursuit of quality, and that can be disappointing to wait a bit longer. Oh, so yeah, Star Citizen backers probably don't think much of that. I mean, what's an extra 4 weeks, right? But we want to be sure we deliver you the highest quality game possible at launch. Thank you for your support and feedback. We're listening. We'll see you all in Ethereum. Okay, from the last point first. They want to give us the highest quality game at launch. So listen, this is Amazon Games, all right? This is their first big game release. This is their first MMO. They cannot mess this up. No game is going to be 100% perfect. They can release a game that is 90% perfect. They can release a game maybe 85% perfect. I'm pretty lenient when it comes to this kind of stuff. I don't mind if I hit a bug in a game. I really don't care. The only issues I have if games have game-breaking bugs. Like if an NPC is walking around without a head, I'm not going to cry about it. But if there's a game-breaking bug, then definitely. So I didn't encounter too many game-breaking bugs in the beta of New World. I think maybe there was the fishing one. If you were fishing in one spot for too long, you could possibly crash the server. But as far as gameplay went, pretty good, pretty smooth. Some hiccups when there were large groups during large battles. There'd be some delays, some ping problems. Definitely. I'm not sure if there's something they can fix or there's something they can work and make it better. I don't know. But as far as gameplay went, I was pretty satisfied. Now, Asmongold, I watched, if you haven't watched his video, he's a lot of critique about the game, saying how it's not ready. They obviously took a lot of feedback from the streamers on these topics, which I feel probably know more than I do because they seem a lot more stricter on this. But at the same time, I don't expect any game to come out and be 100%. There's going to be so much salt about this. In fact, here's a salt first post right there on Twitter. Here's a thought, says David Leonard. Why don't you become the first game companies known for being accountable to your fans? What does that even mean? I mean, no other game company is accountable to their fans? Provide something of value to your pre-orders for failing to meet your commitment. Oh, which you gave yourself a year to make since your last delay. Here's the thing with gamers. They have an effing horrible memory. Horrible. Did everyone forget? Cyberpunk. Has everyone forgotten Cyberpunk? Cyberpunk delayed. Eventually the investors and a lot of gamers said, hey, just get this game out. We've been waiting so long. Get out this game. And so CD Projekt Red did. They got the game out. What happened? Tell me what happened with Cyberpunk. What if Cyberpunk had another year? There would be so many tears and so much salt about them delaying, but the game would have been so much better. All right. What's that saying? A delayed game is eventually good. Is that how it goes? And it's true. And now Amazon Games cannot mess this up. This has to be done right from the very, very beginning. They cannot put out a game which is, well, it's not broken. That's the thing. We played the beta. As I said, I thought the game was great. I thought the beta was great. There are a couple of small issues, nothing major. If they release tomorrow with some minor bugs, I'd be perfectly fine with it. But Amazon Games wants us to be perfect. Now, they can't be perfect. Dropping onto the Reddit to see if there's more salt over here. I'm sure we'll find it. No game is ever going to release 100% perfect, but this is Amazon Games' first game, big MMO game release, and it has to be as perfect as possible. And if it takes another month, you know what, then that is what they're going to have to do. It is very disappointing. We're getting on here right now to essentially plan what server, what faction, what we're going to do, who's going to be the healers, who's going to be the crafters. We were getting ready to do all of that. So hearing this, here we go, Asmongold, good call, looking forward to release. Please add higher ceilings for crafting, gathering, and two-handed greatsword to... Okay, yeah, the two-handed greatsword, definitely. I got an issue with Asmongold and his recommendations. Like, he said the game is too easy. Now, he gets handed all of the crafting materials. He goes, oh, I need to have 1,000 iron ore. Immediately, 20 people are giving him iron ore. I did not see Asmongold mining or chopping down trees for 3 hours. Everything he needed was handed to him. So I'm a bit skeptical here when he says he would like to see higher ceilings for crafting and gathering, because I don't know how much of the crafting and gathering he actually did himself. Most of the resources and money he was handed willingly from people he was playing with. But overall, I thought it was okay. At the same time, you aren't meant to max level to level 60 right from the beginning. Here we go. Here comes next Cyberpunk, Cyberjunk 2077. No, it's not going to be Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk did not have a big open beta for everyone to try. And you know what? Amazon Games, I don't want to say they took a page from CIG, who makes Star Citizen, but Star Citizen has been doing this right. Yeah, they're delayed, but they have what's called the PTU, which is on right now. Everyone's playing it. Well, some select people are playing it. It's open to everyone actually right now. And the PTU, when the worst of the bugs get ironed out, it goes to the PU, which is the persistent universe, which everyone can play. And they keep on hammering and ironing bugs every single time there's a patch release. So when this game does finally come out, I'm talking New World now, with all the betas they had, they want to brush out, they want to comb overs. They want to basically have a smooth release as possible with as least bugs as possible. So no, it's not Cyberpunk, you moron, because how many people participated in the beta for Cyberpunk? It was an open beta which we all got to play. Negative, that didn't happen. This was. So getting in there and playing the beta and giving them feedback is exactly what they need to have a good game release. Unfortunately, they hit a point where they said, you know what? We want this to be as perfect as possible, so now it's delayed. I mean, they could have released it. They really could have. As disappointing as it is, I understand. Wait this long, wait another. Yeah, absolutely. Simply Mug, you are correct with that. And, not too bad. Oh, here we go. This is what I was looking for. A delayed game is eventually good. A rushed game is forever bad. That is from Miyamoto. Absolutely. In fact, Cyberpunk, I do hope they do fix up. It still might happen. But let's see what this genius says. 2 years worth of delays kills your player base 75%. Super sad. No. Oh, man. Okay, that's just ridiculous. The good thing about the internet is it gives everyone a voice. The bad thing about the internet is that some people are just stupid because so many people are waiting for the full release, did not even play the beta. I guarantee you, on release in September, if this does finally come out in September, there'll be more people playing it. Speaking of people playing it on my Discord, we had more people playing this beta of New World than we have playing new patches of Star Citizen. There is a lot of interest in this game. And so I guarantee you, come September 28th, if that is the final date, there is going to be a massive amount of people, more than the beta, playing this game 100%. So that basically is the sad news, and I was really looking forward to getting there. But hey guys, looks like we have 8 weeks to plan in this case. So with that unfortunate news, let's wrap it up. Your comments below, let me know your thoughts on New World, what you thought the biggest bugs were, possibly, because right now I can't think of anything that bad that would cause a delay. But as far as releasing a polished game as much as possible, yeah, take the time, and I'm looking forward to a more flawless and smooth release come September 28th. Your comments and thoughts below. If you enjoy my content, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.